I'm not doing it. I don't want to do it.
Why?
Because I'd rather be doing something else than just talking about nothing.
We're gonna be talking about something.
I don't want to do it.
We is about Mason, is of Mason, you, and Jalen. I'm not in it.
I got them both nice, but Mom, please.
Come on.
Can we do it like tomorrow? Or something?
No, y'all have school. Jalen. Okay, so we are here at the studio about to record with my children, my boys. So this is my second time after dropping the boys at the studio, making a run to my house twice because I forgot something. Yeah, finally here.
You can do it.
Ready to start.
But in the clock.
And let's see how this goes. Hey, and welcome to Sis Stop Sulking podcast. I am your host, Miss Tasha Talks Life, your favorite mindset and accountability coach. And today I want to say happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there that are doing the thing, whether you are single, married, grandma, godmom. I want to say happy Mother's Day to you. And today I am super excited for my guests that are here. I can't even stop smiling, even though it wasn't easy getting them here, but they're here. So I want to introduce my sons, my three boys that are here with me today on this episode. Welcome to the show, fellas.
Okay.
Welcome. Thank you for having us.
You're welcome. So first we're going to go from the oldest to the youngest. Say your name and whatever else you like to add to the show.
Okay. Jalen, 21. I like to say happy Mother's Day to my mom. And thank you for having me on the show.
Thank you.
I'm Messiah. I'm 9, and I'm about to mom something.
Thank you.
Might be from Doctor. We don't know.
Gotcha.
Hello, my mom's podcast. I'm Mason Owens, and I'm 8 years old, and I want to wish everybody out there, including my mom, a happy Mother's Day.
Thank you. See how, first of all, how handsome are they, right? How handsome. Thank you to their parents. But, so this episode is for mothers, and I wanted to do this tribute to mothers. And I was going to say, I was going to have my mom on. I was going to have a couple of my girlfriends on that are moms. And then it just hit me like, no, I'm going to have my kids on, because I'm super proud of them, each of them in their own way. But secondly, I want to tribute to myself. I want to celebrate my Mother's Day with my kids. So I just wanted to ask. So I have a couple of questions. They didn't even know about these questions. I don't even know what they're going to say because clearly you already know my side. So they have free range to speak how they feel at home. This is not like just because it's a show. We allow them to have a voice with respect. But so I just want to ask, right? Mm-hmm. What is one thing, that, let's start on a good note. What is one thing that you remember, or one thing that I taught you, I always say, or something like that you can share with the audience?
Who's going first? I'll go.
Okay.
She always told me to be a leader, and she always said that every day. She was like, be a leader, never a follower. So all my life I kind of like emulated that. I kind of walked towards that. So like that's probably the biggest thing she said to me. She said it repetitive, so it's like every day I'm around people, I just think of that. You know what I'm saying? I wake up in the morning, I think of that.
That's dope. Speak up a little bit.
Every day I see her, she basically always tells me that when somebody puts their hands on you, don't be afraid to fight back.
Okay.
That was another one. That was one of those.
Okay, so let me just clear this up. Yes, yes. Because guess what? We're going to be out here. We ain't no punks out here. But I do say to first. That's a good one, Mason.
Well,
I stand 10 toes on that. I stand 10 toes on that. What you got, Mason? What you got, Messiah?
I have a million things I can think of.
Wait, let's-
But she always told me that life is not fair. So gotta be on your toes.
That's right. That's right.
And bring your kids over here real quick.
And what?
Tell them to buy you something nice. For real though.
Okay. All right. So he's telling you to tell your kids to watch this show so that they know to buy you something nice, right?
Yeah.
So let me see. Mace, I have a question for you. Wait, what do you want to be when you grow up? What do you want to do?
I'm probably gonna write a book like my mom, and probably gonna be a soccer player.
A soccer player. Okay. What about you?
I'm gonna be a football player. But speaking of that book, can someone bring it over here? Stop.
It's all right.
Stop.
Okay. Jay, what is something that you're working on? What do you want to do?
I'm working on fashion right now. I'm trying to get my image out. I'm trying to become a model.
Trying.
Yeah, I gotta get a couple of agencies.
Cause
I've been having
yeah.
agencies. I've been getting a lot of attention from model agencies on Instagram. I've been getting a lot of attention from promoters and places that I can actually have fashion shows and whatnot. So yeah, I'm working on that. I'm in the process.
Yeah, and mama just, what I'm saying, here to help you out.
Yeah, she gonna be in one too. She gonna be a fashion show too.
I'm like, listen, I'm signing the contracts, negotiating. Mm-hmm. So what is one thing? I'm a little. This has been great, but I'm a little nervous about this question. But this is how I am, right? This is what we do. What is one thing that I do or say that you don't like?
Oh. I'm trying to be nice, but I got.
So I'm just gonna be straight up with the truth.
Speak up a little bit.
Sometimes she drags me into stuff I don't want to do.
Like what?
Like when one time when I didn't want to get off the game, she literally forced me to go outside.
First of all, you should be going outside.
Right.
I don't know why you want to play the game all day. And on top of that, I'm the enforcer. So, when she called me, I'm coming to get him. That's just what it is.
Right. So, so you don't like when I tell you to get up the game and go outside and get some...
I don't like when you tell me to get off the game when I'm in the middle of a match.
Okay. All right.
To go outside.
That's the thing.
Right.
When the match is over, then I'm coming outside. But in the middle of the match is something different.
Okay. Okay. I respect that. That doesn't mean it's going to change, but I respect it.
Gamer,
all right, your turn. Right, exactly.
I can relate to that. Here's one thing that parents don't understand.
Okay.
When you're in the middle of an online match, you cannot pause it at all, at any time, because there's other people playing.
Okay, so what is something that I do or say that you don't like?
Come eat and get off the game right now.
Okay.
And you can't watch TV while you're eating.
Okay. All right. Jalen.
And you can't eat bed.
I got one thing, yo. So look, let me tell y'all a story, a little quick one. I walked through the door, right? But there's a screen, you can't see it. So I walk right through the screen door, right? So ever since then, every time she opens the door, it has a screen. It's like, screen door is open. And I'm just like...
And you really don't like it because his face
every
every
time.
time. So wait, I got
mad at me for throwing it to the screen that you can't see. Like, I just, and my top of thing is like, why do we have screens instead of just opening the door so I can just walk out the door and in and out freely?
That was funny. I'm gonna just say, let me just set it up real quick.
He's like a cocoon.
So the type of screen that I have is the one that's a retractable. So you slide it and it locks. It's not like the one that you open and it swings. So this guy, he walks with assertion, like he's going somewhere. He know where he's going, okay? So I had the screen open. They're already used to it. He's walking. Next thing I heard was blow. The screen is all out of the hinges and stuff. Thank God my husband came and fixed it because I could not get it. So now every time I open the screen, I have to give him even if he's not home, I'll text him. The screen is open.
Oh, word.
And to take it a step further, my mother, their grandmother, has the same screen door, and he did the same thing the other day.
In my defense,
He did.
we never closed that screen door. Like, that screen door, the other one, okay, cool. But that one, we never closed. So the one day that they did, I'm like, alright, you know, I'll just walk out and I walked in. I ain't gonna cry. That's on me though, but
so
they need to stop doing that. You know what
yeah,
I mean?
so okay, so that's one thing you don't like, but
Yeah,
it's not gonna stop because it's just funny.
I don't like it at all.
Okay, so let's see. This is funny, y'all. Y'all got my knots in the back. So what is something else that you would like to say to me or about me?
I would like to say that she's probably the most talented, the most beautifulest, and like model-less
Okay.
person I ever seen.
Thank you, boo.
I
See,
just
this
wanna
is
say-
about my baby.
I just want to say something. He is the most corniest person I've ever met.
Yeah, whatever. That's
You
very
corny
charming.
too.
Okay, all right. Don't be hating on him because he know what to say, the right stuff to say. Is there something you want to say?
My boy is a ladies man. Stop playing with him, y'all.
Thank you, boobs.
He gonna be the next Will Smith.
So what would you like to say?
You got the
I
hell
said
like
that.
Will Smith?
No, what else would you like to
Oh.
me or about me? I can't. Sit up.
You got the hell like Will Smith?
Oh, shit.
She will. If you were her kid, she would never let you have a phone until you're 16.
That's it? That's all?
Yeah, he had a phone when he was 12.
That grandma bought him. But
Yeah. You know the people.
But did he have it? Did I allow him to have it?
Flip phone.
So, Jalen, anything you want to say?
Yes. My mom is very charismatic, and that's where I get a lot of my charisma from. But I didn't notice it until like probably like the other night or something. And I remember I was just looking. I'm like, nah, that's me, son. Cause it's like, yo, like she was dancing by herself. Like I was just like, yo, like. I'm like, yeah, that's my mom. So the girl's like, that's your mom? I'm like, yeah, that's my mom. So, but I can't, I'm not even disappointed. Like, I'm low-key like, yeah, that's my mom. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, yeah, that's my mom. Like, yeah, so what? Like, you feel me?
Nah, we had a good time. So, my nephew had a show. Because they want to know all the backstory. So my nephew had a show. He's a singer, rapper, and we was deep as a family to go and support him. And so it was a really good show, and we had a good time just all being together. And you guys know, this is 90, I don't even know what episode this is, 90-something. Y'all know one of my favorite things to do is dance. That is therapy for me. And it was the night was winding down, and the DJ was still playing, and people were just off to the sides. And one of my songs came on. So yeah, so I had a really good time with them. I don't know if I can hang out with the youngest that much, but it was a show for my nephew, so that was a good time for us. I'm gonna talk about a memory that I have from y'all.
Oh, no.
Okay, and then I'll wrap it up. So I'm gonna start with Jalen. Jalen, oh my goodness. Okay, so Jalen had to be about 5 or 6 years old. And
wait, hold on. I don't know the story to myself, so it might see me cracking up, dying over here. But yeah.
so I got 2 stories I'm gonna share with Jay. He might have been like 3 years old, and he would fall asleep or he'll get tired. And I'd be like, we'd be at a birthday party or somebody's house or it's time to go. And I'd be like, Jay, come on, it's time to leave. And he'd be like, I'm so tired. I'm so tired. And even to this day, me and his aunt say that when we talk about how tired we are. We say, instead of saying tired, we say, we're so tired.
And I fall off and go to sleep anywhere.
Yeah,
I'm tired. It's a wrap.
For sure. Jalen, always been like a loner. Like we all be sitting down watching a movie. We're like, where's Jalen? He then went downstairs and got in his bed. Or we're at a birthday party. Where's Jalen? He's off on the side in a hammock somewhere. Like he's always been like that. So
find a way.
One thing that I have a memory of Jalen. This one time, Mason, he fell off the top bunk bed. I think, Jay.
Nah, it was just a high-rise bed.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
and this dude had sticky glue on his hands. Well, not really, but he had grip and caught this man while he was a baby, like 2 or 3 years old.
When he's falling off the bed?
On his palm.
Yeah.
On his palm.
Oh, yeah. He
Grab
better
his
have caught my baby.
Caught Mason forehead in my hand.
Wow.
But, yeah, he was good.
Yeah. No, so that's one of my memories. One thing I can say about Messiah is that as little as I can first of all, Messiah was always fearless. Always. He climbed out of his crib when he wasn't even old enough. He wasn't even 1 year old and he was climbing out the crib. Yeah. He was not afraid of anything. I remember I had left him. I had went to work or wherever I went. I came home and his dad was in the shower. So I go and I see Messiah. He's sitting on top of the crib with Vaseline all on his face. All over his face, his hair, everything. And I'm like, what did you do? And he's a baby. You did that with powder?
No, I think I did do that.
You did it with powder. I got pictures with Vaseline all over. And his dad was like, I was only in the bathroom for a few minutes. So he's sitting on top of the thing. The Vaseline's right in front of him. And he has Vaseline all over his face.
You like one of them Loch Ness monsters with the joints.
He had
the joints where his eyebrows was curling with the Vaseline.
Everywhere. And he's sitting there looking like
he said like he really did something. Like,
he wasn't even one yet. So that's one memory that I there's so many, but now when Mason,
there's like 40 billion.
There's a whole bunch. It's a whole bunch. But I love that we have video of a lot of these things. But one time that I remember was Messiah fell asleep in his bed.
Oh yeah, yeah.
They said was probably 1 or 2.
I like this boy.
And Messiah was sleeping in his bed, and I hear him saying, "Get out my bed, get out my bed," and he's pushing him, and he's like, Messiah's like, so I come in out with my camera, I'm like, Mason, I don't want him sleeping in my bed. He's sleeping in my bed 100 times or something. He can sleep in his own bed.
He did. No, not even kind. It happens every day now.
Okay.
No cap. I'm telling the straight truth with you.
We've had
every day coming down. Go on the top bunk. Literally looking down on the floor on my bed. Shoot, knocked out.
So y'all like he have a problem with it, but he be the main one with his feet in people's
cuddling
faces and everything, cuddling with dudes. He be like this whole side.
He
be like,
yeah.
Side whole hand
one
up.
Thing,
like,
when you used to sleep with him, he would always kick you
in the face.
Yeah, you sleep wild.
He kicked me in my joint. I'm like, oh.
Okay. All right. This was amazing. I truly enjoyed. This is my life. This is my real life, y'all. This is how it is on a regular, okay? And I wouldn't trade it for the world. I just want to encourage you to hug your kids a little tighter, hug and kiss your moms, reach out to your aunties, your godmoms, whoever is in your life that is special, whether it's the neighbor next door, and know that love is so important. And I really appreciate my guys for each and every one of them, their differences, their likenesses, and how much they love me. And so every episode I end with some mindset declarations, right? But I have these two have declarations that they've been saying since they were little.
I know.
And they're going to say them for us to close out this episode.
He's gonna say them.
You're going to say them too. So let's say the affirmations nice and clear.
I am
I'm
smart.
I am loved. I am strong. I am unique.
I am unique, and I can do anything I want to do with hard work and dedication.
With God, hard work, and dedication.
So write that down, add that to your declarations, add that to your journal. There is power in your tongue, the words that you speak over your life. And I want you to be well, enjoy your family. Remember, your past does not dictate your future. Till next episode. Say bye, guys.
Bye. We out of here. Peace.
See y'all later.
Good.
And happy Mother's Day.
It stopped recording a minute ago.
And that's a wrap, folks. That's a wrap. We had a good old time. Where they at? You had a good time?
Had a good time.
We're
back.
That's right.